Zack Snyder recently responded to and cleared the air on the Barbie insult against the Snyder Cut and the Snyder fan base, calling them toxic. He goes over this and says he actually approved of this, so don't get mad. So most of you, I think, have seen Barbie. If not, there is a line in there where the Barbies wake up after being brainwashed by multiple Kens, and one says, "It's like I've been in a dream where I was really invested into Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League." Now this, after it was confirmed that a line about the Snyder cut was in the film, got turned into they're insulting Snyder, they're doing this and that, they're dragging his name through the mud and all this, and honestly, the line isn't even that insulting at all. It's kind of funny and, self-aware almost, because, hey, Zack Snyder makes dude movies. Like, that's the thing, right? He makes movies for guys, right? That guys are gonna love. Like, that's been his thing. He's talked about that. So, they kind of just acknowledge that. So, Men's Health actually interviewed Zack Snyder, and he says he thought it was a great joke. And he says it's one of those things where they actually talked to him about it. Before the film went out, they talked to him, said, "Hey, we're going to include this joke. What do you think?" And he was like, yeah. He thought it was funny. He thought it worked. And he was a little bit kind of like, wow, okay, yeah, put that in there if you want it. I don't know how people are going to take it. And then he reveals he was kind of shocked that people were saying, oh, it's a toxic thing and against Snyder, and they're being toxic against him and calling out his fan base. Where in reality, I guess you could kind of form that if you are saying that if you are a guy that obsesses over the Snyder Cut and the Snyder Cut cult, then maybe you're toxic, but that's on you if you perceive yourself that way. So I think that's more on you than anything. And he kind of acknowledges that, saying, look, I took a step back. I looked at it after all this and said, what did we do with this? What happened? How is this even a thing? So he's actually actively confused that people took this quote from the film and turned it into something super toxic, when it isn't. From either way you look at it, right? Like, it's kind of baffling. And as I said when we first covered this report, it's nothing. It's a nothing story. But the Snyder Cult wanted to grab onto it as a means to just continue like trumpeting that he's being insulted and put down by Hollywood, where that actually wasn't a thing. And he actively says, I liked it. I laughed at it. I thought it was great. So there it is from the man himself. He didn't have a problem with it.